What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shania, and boy do I have something for y'all. Deep fried salmon BLT burgers, okay? Now these were definitely a hit, so if you want the full recipe, go ahead and stay tuned. I'll be using about a pound of salmon, and you can get this from your local grocery store. I got mine from Costco because, as you guys know, I love me some Costco's. So after you clean it, you want to pat it dry because don't nobody want no soggy salmon. Now, while cutting your salmon, you want to make sure it's as even as possible and cut it small enough to fit the buns. Now, as you guys know, we don't do no bland food around here. So we'll be seasoning the salmon with a tablespoon of onion and garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of Old Bay, a tablespoon of adobo all-purpose seasoning, a tablespoon of parsley, and 1 Goya seasoning packet. Then go ahead and dig in and make sure you cover that salmon completely. Now once our salmon is nice and seasoned, go ahead and cover it with 2 cups of buttermilk and let it soak for 15 minutes. Soaking is definitely going to help the breading stick, and it just tastes so good once you let it sit and marinate in there. So this is definitely a key part, guys. Okay, so now we multitasking. In the meantime, let's work on our bacon. I'm using thick cut bacon. Now, you can cook this on the stovetop if you like, but I'll be throwing mine in the oven on 250 for about 15 minutes. Whenever I make sandwiches, I prefer it this way because oven bacon just lays perfectly on sandwiches, but either works. Onto the tomato, we're gonna slice 1 large tomato, and I slice mine a little thick, but it's optional and up to you. You can do them thin, and you know I love onions, so it wouldn't be right if I didn't throw some onions on there. So go ahead and slice up 1 red onion. So for seafood breading, I like to have an even balance of cornmeal and flour. So here we'll just be adding in 1 cup of cornmeal, and then we'll also be adding in 1 cup of flour. Then of course, guys, it is necessary that you season up your mixture too, because if not, it's not going to taste good. So I'll be seasoning it with everything that we use for the salmon besides the Goya seasoning packet. So we'll be using 1 teaspoon of adobo, a teaspoon of onion and garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of some Old Bay seasoning. Then go ahead and throw in 1 tablespoon of parsley because that just makes it pretty. Now, once we add all those seasonings in there, go ahead and flick your wrist and get it mixed up well. Add the salmon into the cornmeal mixture and dig in there and make sure you coat it really well and knock off any excess and set it to the side so we can get ready to dump it. Once your oil is nice and hot, add the salmon in, and you always want to add it in away from you to prevent from getting popped. Trust me, I had to learn the hard way, and I let mine cook for about 8 minutes, and once they were nice and crispy, I took them out and set them aside so that they can cool down. Melt 1 tablespoon of butter down so we can go ahead and toast these buns. And for my sandwiches, I like the brioche buns. They just made to perfection, okay? They are super soft and good, but completely optional, and you can use any buns of your choice. Finally, onto the secret sauce, and I guess it's not a secret no more, but I just had to share this with y'all because it really took these burgers overboard, like over the top, just bomb. So I used 1/4 cup of tartar sauce, a 1/4 cup of ranch, and I'm going to be throwing in a teaspoon of hot sauce. You really don't need much. And then a 1/4 cup of ketchup. And you want it to look a little pink, so if you need more ketchup, just go ahead and add that back in and mix it well. After tasting it, it was definitely a little too tangy for me, so I added in 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and it definitely curved that tangy taste, and it wasn't sweet either. Add the sauce to both buns. I wasn't playing. I like mine saucy. And for my cheese lovers, I melted 1 slice of provolone cheese on top, and man, this made it so good. Like, it took it overboard. It was bomb. Then of course, continue building your sandwich. My side of choice was waffle cut fries, and they was bussin'. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you haven't done so, don't forget to subscribe, share, and smash that bell so you never miss another video.